It's getting late. Day 33. It's crazy. I can no longer look at the date and figure out what day this is supposed to be, which means we're in August now. So it's my second month of doing this. So it's kind of uncharted territory. I'm not used to doing a challenge like this for this many days. Usually Inktober is like 31 days and I'm at my cutoff. Which, as I said before, I'm not doing Inktober this year. Only because I just rather focus on my comic right about now. My comic and then any, I don't know, like original artwork that I may want to paint or do on the side. So right now I'm not trying to really do any commissions or extra stuff, which probably sounds crazy to some people because it almost sounds like I'm not trying to make money, which is not entirely true, but it's not necessarily false either. I'm kind of not worried about the money right now. It almost makes this funner. More fun. You know what I mean. I don't know if fun is a word or not. I'm not gonna worry about that. Also, bear with me. I don't know why I'm coloring so far back right now. It just registered how far I am on this page. Don't start Photoshop. I went through enough with this yesterday. Some pretty dark pages I'm working on too, by the way. Because everything is a shade of black. And it's the first time I've had to do any painting for Alexis this chapter, so hit up the whole color palette. I can't be grateful enough, by the way, for all the tips and sort of advice and whatnot that some of you guys have gave me while I've been doing this. It's made getting through this challenge a lot easier, which has helped me to enjoy it more. Not that this challenge has been easy by no means, because Lord knows I've been tired while doing this, as I kinda am right now. I'm trying to keep my energy up while doing this. I sort of got knocked off of a routine some point last week, and I haven't been able to get back on. So my sleep cycle is kind of off right now, and I am so tired when I'm doing these paints. I'm trying to get back to having pages drawn almost the previous day so I can just have to worry about the digital part the next day. And it hasn't worked the last couple days. I'll be alright. Did that not cover the inside of his mouth for whatever reason? Okay, there we go. That was weird. I've got to do a better job of reading my color palette too. I just looked through every color for every other character than the one that I needed to look through, as if it's not labeled with Bile's name like right there for me to choose from. And I think that just comes from me being tired, because that made no sense to do whatsoever. Oh God. Alexis with these skin tones. Her skin complexion is so similar to her actual hair. I believe her eyes are the same color. Keep doing that. Which this should be a simple page to color. Spacing the text will probably be the chore of doing this page. I'm gonna need to block text in while not covering up so much of the art on the rest of the page, if at all possible. I just thought of a very weird continuity error that I'm not gonna point out. I'm actually gonna keep that to myself. There's something very weird in the comic that's currently taking place. It's almost funnier to me that I probably won't fix it. It's funny how little mistakes that I may make with the story just fits this comic. I colored this wrong too, just noticed that. I'll actually fix that in a second. Just zoomed in on Alexis and went, oh, that's not right. Let's not color her face pink. Oh, did I remember to color anything? This may be a little extra right now, but remember the colors, Allie? Stop doing this. Damn it, did I do it again? I think I did. So I don't have to keep clicking in a different layer. Confused myself a little bit right there. I think it's because I did my flats in such a weird way. How many times did I just say just because? The vast majority of his shadows are not about to show up. If I keep adding shadow detail, it would be pointless for me to even have them drawn because everything's just going to be black. So let's not do that. And I talked about yesterday how I probably needed to go back and fill in or correct some issues with my color palette. Ask me if I did it or not. Why did I color this panel first? Why did I color that second panel first? Okay, that was odd of me, but whatever. I'm already dealing with it. Okay. There's no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing these panels today, so just roll with it. A very dark set of colors for the vibe. I know I just said that, but I'm starting to realize I'm drawing a lot of detail for no reason. Just covered a lot of line art with black for some. Well, I know why, but still it's annoying. But it's how the character looks, so what are you gonna do? He just looks ridiculous. Like I don't even have words for Beaumont at this point. I will say it's getting harder and harder now to come up with a ridiculous hat to put on him each sort of scene. He's had a cowboy hat, a top hat. I think I put one of them ski hats or whatever on, almost like the Kenny from South Park. Gave him a golf hat or the visor and a regular skull cap. I don't even know what this is. This would be much easier to do if I just zoomed in, so let's try that. See what happens. Wait. Okay. Somehow I made that work. Thought I was pinning around the wrong direction when I was using the pen tool just a second ago. Don't ask me why, but I've been watching a lot of people play Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero, and the level of frustration that each person has playing that game is so funny to me. I don't know why people are doing it to themselves to play that game in the first place, but and I love Mortal Kombat, but that game is a piece of garbage. God, he's been on level 2 for like an hour and a half. This is hysterical. I've never seen a video game that actually made money while doing nothing to help someone actually play the game. Like, there are no hints or anything to really know what to do while you're playing. It's awful. And yet I still love the game for some reason. Oh crap. Like, how come I'm not able to color anything on the face? I still have the gemstone selected. Gemstone. I don't know what word that was that I just said. Okay, let's fix all of this. You know what? Screw it. I'm going ahead and doing the text. This is the weirdest thing. Just Microsoft Word has stopped opening for me. Save. Once again, not. I've really got to stop doing that. I don't know. Maybe I should probably put that in the speech bubble, but it's not really speech, so it's going in the onomatopoeia category for me. Why did I just change the color to that? Okay, so that's interesting. If I hit backspace and press Alt or Control, it's not going to do anything. I have to hit Control first. Okay, learn something new every day. Oh, if I hit backspace, it'll erase it. Aha! Learning stuff. See the stuff you guys teach me up here. Ever have moments where you're doing the text for a webcomic? Or just doing text or writing in general? There's a word that you know you should know how to spell and you just completely pause because you're not sure if you're doing it right? I may be a glutton for punishment, but if it wasn't for the fact that I know I'd be almost as mad as the people in the video I'm watching, I will probably start playing Mortal Kombat Mythologies as soon as I finish this. But I care about my mental health too much to really be doing that right now. The sole reason why I just flipped that speech bubble is so I don't have, I don't know, those two speech bubbles pointed in the opposite directions as they were just seemed like a reading clash for anybody looking at the comic following the text, but that could just only be me. I'm not sure. But in any event, that is day 32, I think. Yeah, whatever. Um, that's it. I'm getting out of here. Uh, y'all have a good one, and I'm out.